welcome back to Die Rollin for day 17 of Advent Calendar by Exit the Game. So last time we were counting penguins and looking all over the place for penguins, but ended up not having to look for penguins and looking at the gaps for penguins and almost sinking on the Titanic. But this time we escaped off the Titanic and we're now venturing up further forwards into hopefully finding where this golden book lies, which could be anywhere. It could be hidden in any of these rooms. Probably that one is my guess. I'm just going to guess that one. I don't know. It probably isn't. It'll probably be the one we end up going to. But my guess is there. So without any further ado, let us continue with our little preamble before adventuring off. Armed with the next code, you are back. You are back in the mountain. With it, you find the next door. Open it, and you're on board again. Whoever the thief whose trail you are following may be, he suddenly appears to have discovered his nautical streak, but the difference to the Titanic could hardly be more striking. This time, it's a much older sailing ship. The air is lovely and warm. Everything around you is idyllic. Wooden planks creak, sails rattle in the light breeze, and the sea shines azure blue. In the distance, you spy a few lush palm-covered islands with beautiful beaches, brightly coloured parrots, coloured parrots flutter crawling through the air. Your curiosity grows with which ships have landed at the time. You will find the golden book here. And will you find the golden book here? After a short search, you find a desk with all sorts of notes on it. One of the pieces of paper, you finally discover the name of the ship, the Santa Maria. Yes, if that is the case, then the notes in front of you are likely to be written by anyone other than Christopher Columbus himself. A grin spreads across your face. You are beginning to enjoy this adventurous journey. The things you're experiencing are so cool. If Christmas wasn't at stake, you could happily follow the thief's trail forever. But of course, you can't disappoint Santa Claus. You gather up the scattered pieces of paper in a neat pile, hoping to find the appropriate clue amongst the clutter, tidying it up. Lo and behold, among all the pieces of paper, you come across a nautical chart marked with your current position. Very interesting. Unfortunately, the islands on it aren't labelled. 3 ships are shown. If you're not mistaken, these other 2 will be the Nina and the Pinta. But how will they help you follow the thief? So, we can now open up door number 17. So, let's open this up and without any further ado, find out what's inside. So, inside we've got a lovely little card. We've also got a map on the back of the book page, which we'll read in a second. And we've also got some boats with a collection of parrots and an island, which kind of look... So we've got an island on the left with a monkey and an island on the right. And we're sat right in the middle somewhere. So we need to pinpoint where we're going and how we're doing it. So it says, someone hid my compass. Well, I see no mainland, through the swell. I sent 3 ships with fate in hand to sail and seek the promised land. The first took palm trees as a start. The second sailed from a stormy heart. The third began at Dead Man's Mountain and sailed 10 hours. You may start counting. And at 10 hours, please tell me just what you found at the briny sea. So each little section, by the looks of it, each dot to dot, which is basically each land point to point, is an hour long. And each of those hour longs shows a particular grid and a value that we're going to. So we are following the 3 ships that we've got, and those 3 ships are heading in a particular set of directions, and we are looking to see what's going on. So he sent 3 ships all to the fated lands. We've got 1 at the Skull and Crossbones, 1 at the Stormy Lands, and 1 at the Palm Trees. The first took Palm Trees as a start, which is this ship here. So this is our start. The second sailed from a Stormy Heart, which is here. The third began at the mountain, and they each sailed for 10 hours. You may start counting. And then at 10 hours, they found the briny sea. So we're now looking at the numbers. So we now got a 3, a 5, like, is it counting up? So we have to go through, like, the particular points. And we can only go in certain directions. Someone hit my compass and they're seeing no mainland swell. So they're counting through from these positions and trying to get to a particular point. So they go for 10 hours and they're sailing for 10 hours. Now, the distance from one point to another point is an hour. So that's from one tile to another tile. And I don't know if that means it can go diagonally. So it could be from wherever. I'm going to have a look at a hint because it's good to start us off, because I think this is quite tricky. So, this requirement says that you are actually on board the Christopher Columbus ship and you are to embark on the voyage of great discovery. Before you do that, make sure that you have a compass. Without it, it will be difficult for each of the ships to manoeuvre through the ocean in the 10 hours mentioned. Where could it be? So where could this compass be? So we've got to find a compass. So is the compass in the boat? Anywhere. There's a little monkey on the top, on the side, if you can make that out. There's a little monkey holding it. There's a boat with a barrel. Now, is there a compass somewhere in here that sort of guides us in a way? Because there might be a compass in another room. Where is the compass? Dead man's. And is there a compass anywhere? Is there one on the box? There's not one down here. There's not one on here. There's not one up here. It's just a scent and this blowing on the wind. Not one there. Not one there. And there's not one down here. So we're sort of like in a position where we're trying to find where this compass would go. And there's not one on the boat. We know that there's two islands in between. There's a palm tree. There's a couple of palm tree islands. Basically, they're just in palm tree islands. There's the barrel. There's no other thing in the box other than what we're looking for. So I don't think there's much we can look at there. So I think we need another hint. Okay, so apparently it's on the back of the box. We've got to have a look. According to the second hint, there is a compass. Of course there's a compass. Like, there was no compass anywhere else. And on the back of the box, we have a compass right here. So this is saying north, south, a 0 and a west. So blue 0 is east. So anything that moves across right is going to 0. You find the coloured circle with the exact same direction marked on the calendar, but it can't be a coincidence. That there are 3 ships, and in order for the sea to go, assuming that they need an hour to get from one point to the next, where could they have sailed for 10 hours? Pay attention to the coloured circles. So the palm tree starts in the west, so red. So do we go clockwise round the compass to try and get into directions that they haven't been? So we go west. So we go from here. Because then it wouldn't happen. I'm going to go and have a look for a little bit, and then I'll come right back and see what's going on and give it and try a few things out. Okay, right. So I've had a little think and a little try, and I'm going to follow some paths based on where they're going, and then change direction when they hit a different colour to the direction that's shown on the little pad. Now, there's a little error where it shows 0, and we're just going to sail around for a little bit and see what happens and try my theory out. So we're going to go from here, and we're going to go north, which takes us to 7, which is 1 hour. Then we go. From this, we go east, which is over here, and that's 2. Then we go south, and we keep going south through all of them until here, which is a 6. And then we go from 6 and we go west 2. So we go, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so welcome back. I was rudely interrupted by my phone dying on me again, and I was trying to demonstrate something that I tried, and it seems to be working. So I followed these paths for a 10-hour period, according to this, from dot to dot, and following it based on the directions on the compass that are here. And it seems to have guided us all the way to number 8 for ship number 2, which is the one in the Sky Office, which gives us an 8 in the middle of our little code. So hopefully we can try and figure out some more. So if I go through now for the next ship, which starts at a green, so they're going to head in a western direction. So we're going to go west, then we're going to go north, then we're going to go, we're going to go west, then we're going to go south. West and south. Ignore that bit. So that's 1, 2, and then we're going to go east, which goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go here 5, and then we're going to go here, which leads us to 6, and then we lead us to 7, and then lead us to 8, lead us to 9, lead us to 10, which takes us to 4. So that takes us to a 4 for ship number 1. And then for the last ship, which is by the thunderstorms, we now follow it from here. So this goes east, then we go south, then we go west, then we go south, then we go west, then we go north and west. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which takes us to this one. So we got 6. So 4, 8, 6 is our answer. So hopefully this guides us to where we need to go. So let's have a look. See, so we got a 4, an 8, a 6, and we flip this over. We get a triangle, a Y and a moon, which takes us from our little ocean. We go diagonally this way. We go left, and then we go up, which takes us here, but it doesn't match our symbols, so something's wrong. Might be the code order. So it says 3 ships sail to seek the promised land. The first took palm trees. The second sailed from the stormy heart. So the other way around. So it's 4, 6, 8. Which is Y, triangle, moon, which takes us from here. We go up, we go up, we go up, and that takes us to Y, triangle, moon up here, which is then day number 18, which is tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a little trickier puzzle, but it was a little fun, like following certain little coordinates, using a compass, looking at the back of the box. I couldn't figure it out because I wasn't looking around the box. So what I always seem to struggle on, each and every year, it seems to be somewhat quite in the air. It's checking around the box. There's always something missing, and something disappears. So hopefully next time we'll figure out what is going on and see what happens next time on Die Rollin. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Make sure to check us out on our our other videos on YouTube. Make sure to check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Adam's secret TikTok channel, which isn't so secret, but it is pretty secret. And most importantly, guys, I want to make sure you all stay safe or die rolling.